My name is Jordan Vaughn. I'm the president of the Williamson County Association of Realtors.
Hey, good afternoon. Nick Shuford, and I'm your Williamson County Association of Realtors Advocacy Chair this year.
Nick and I just wanted to come back to you and we talk about this Williamson land use plan. And we've had our landowner meeting. We've had a lot of questions. We've had a lot of engagement. And we want to talk to you maybe some of the questions that we have gotten, some of the information we have gotten from having these conversations.
Yeah, so if you guys take a look at the map here of Williamson County, all of the areas in yellow are the areas that are going to be affected by the downzoning comprehension plan that is going to be voted on, which will be March the 9th is the first time that this will be endorsed. So take a look at the map that you see here, and all the areas in yellow are the areas that will be affected. So if you live in this area, if you do business in this area, have clients in this area or families that live in this area, please let them know what the county is proposing to do with with their properties.
So as Nick and I talk to you, and the dialogue that we have with most of the people and our members that are engaged in this conversation is, we just want the commissioners to let's just pump the brakes a little bit. Let's talk about some alternate plans. And the questions come back to us, so what are some of those alternate plans? Well, we want the time to really flesh those out a little bit. And one of those things could be the transfer of developer rights. The 2007 plan that came out suggested that the county look at that option, can maybe expand on it a little bit. Now we fast forward 13 years, and that still hasn't really been talked about much. The suggestion is still that we look at the transfer of developer rights on some of these land use. The other one is, why are we doing such an intense 1 to 5? Why not a 1 to 2? Why not a 1 to 3? So we just wanted the opportunity to slow down a little bit. Let's talk about it. Let's figure out what our options are. It's not just town and country or business as usual. Let's talk about what our other choices are, so that we don't hurt our neighbors who own these land, who have lived on this land, and we don't hurt their value and their property rights.
There could be some potential negative repercussions of the down zoning. One of those that's big on everybody's radar is the decrease in property value. And so we have data that does show that this down zoning will absolutely affect your property value. And we have appraisers who live here, work here in the county, and have for years that have provided that data for us. So all of this is very pertinent information to consider. So it's up to you guys. We're here to provide information that we want you guys to share to all your clients, your family, your friends, everybody you know who would be affected in the county here, and give them the opportunity to call the commissioners, call the planning department, call their representatives, and give their opinion of what they want to happen.
So Nick's already touched on it. March 9th is a very important date that you want to be at. That's when the commissioners are going to vote to endorse this. And then also on March the 12th, there's a public hearing that starts at 5:30. Go to williamsonland.com and the information is there. You can sign up to get more information, to look at some of the detailed maps that we're talking about. And also to email us at info@williamsonland.com. We want to hear your questions, because there's a lot of questions we have that haven't been answered, and so we want to continue that dialogue with you, the members.
These dates are approaching fast, guys. Now's the time to act. Don't sit on your hands. We gotta get up and talk about it and do something. So now's the time. We can't do it without your help.
Thank you for being educated, and thank you for being engaged.